Hey everybody, this is Ryan Higley, the Senior Graphic Designer here at the CCL Colorado Springs campus. And today I'm going to talk to you for just a couple minutes about the new generic CCL designed PowerPoint presentation. Just run you through some of the new graphics and some tools and tips on using it. All right, let's get started. So the first thing that you're going to notice when we get to the PowerPoint presentation is the new background graphics along the left-hand side. Some of them are going to be title slides that you can update. You can see they even have a generic company logo there. And some of them are content slides. These would be all of them along the left-hand side until we get to the very end. The very last one is where you could add a picture if you wanted to, and this would be the generic blue background. So let's say you had a screenshot of an assessment that you'd like to put in, or just a large picture. This is where you could add those. Now, you'll notice that these slides are set up as master backgrounds, which means you can't select on any of the background elements, like the copyright at the bottom here, or our logos or the headers. And if you'd like to change one of the backgrounds, so let's say instead of this one with the larger header, I wanted to change that to the one with the smaller header, I can just right-click on it, go to the layout, and choose a different one of these backgrounds. I'm going to try this blank one. Great, and then you can start going in and you can start changing your content. Now, once you start actually adding content, you'll notice that everything has been defaulted to generic CCL colors, fonts, and font sizes. So let's say I wanted to create a box along the right-hand side here for some reason. You can see that it's already generically set to our CCL teal. And if I go to Drawing Tools here and I click on the Shape Fill, all of these different colors up here at the top are now the default themes, and they're all CCL branded colors. You also have your standard colors here in case you want to use those too. So if I was going to also add a text box and start writing some things in here, these would also be set to Calibri, which is the default font, and an average size of 18. But you can still change all those too. Also, same thing. Theme colors for that font, now all CCL branded. The titles for these slides are actually set where you can just click on them and start typing in your own slide, and it'll automatically set it to the correct size, the correct color, and the correct font. So I'm going to change this to Ryan's Awesome Leadership Slide. Yeah. Okay, so now that I have that set, let's say that I wanted to change some of the background elements. Maybe I want to switch this slide from the graphical icon being on the right-hand side to the left-hand side. Maybe that's more pleasing to me. Or maybe I need to change the copyright at the bottom. If you're using some sort of third-party content, you don't want CCL's rights reserved down at the bottom. We want FireOB's or whoever's. So how you can get to those is by selecting View at the top and then going to Slide Master. Now you can see along the left-hand side that we have all of those, the same content and title slides, but now I can click on them and I can move things around. So if I wanted to change this, I could select these two, move them over to the left-hand side, and select my titles and scoot those over a little bit. Now, if we close this out and we go back to our presentation, every slide that uses this background will now have it switched over to the left-hand side. So just remember that. It's going to change it for every slide that has that generic background. Now, you'll also probably notice in this master background section that there are icon packs that you can use now for giving some life maybe to your PowerPoint presentation. You can see these are all been branded in the CCL colors, and so you can use any of these in your presentation. Maybe I like this light bulb one for my super awesome leadership slide. I'm going to copy that one out, and now I need to close this master view section so I can get back to my actual design that I'm doing. So I'm going to close this out. Now I'm back to the actual presentation. I'm going to go up to my awesome slide, I'm going to paste that icon back in. And I can make them larger or maybe move them over to the right here. Great. What this will help you do is add some flavor to your slides, maybe break up really big sections of text, things like that. So that's the generic CCL branded PowerPoint presentation that you're going to be using going forward. If you have any questions or if you'd like to make any comments about this, I will have my contact information at the end of the video. It's probably happening right now below me or something. So you can contact me and I'd love to hear anything about it or if you have any questions. Thanks.